Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Monster High unboxing. Today, I picked up the first Monster High playset of the 2022 reboot, the Coffin Bean. And this is a super awesome playset. It does retail for $45 without a doll included for anybody who's wondering about the price up front. But it has so much stuff in it. Like, I've seen dollhouses come with less furniture. Like, honestly. Like, this has got two chairs, a whole coffee cart, a table, actually, two tables, a pastry bin, and a couch. Like, I have honestly seen some dollhouses that come with less for $100 that just have the house, pretty much. But you can see all of the pieces spread out down here at the bottom, but they are all really well displayed. Like, honestly, I could see this being sold in a windowless box without being, like, shoved in there as much. But this thing looks great. It's a big box, though, for anybody wondering. Like, it is a foot and a half wide, so 18 inches. And its tagline says, "Play with 5 ghouls." And I honestly think that's just because it only has 5 seats, because you could put 3 on the couch and 2 in each chairs. But you could stage however many you want around this. Let's take a look at the back of the box. I gotta be a little careful because this is almost too big for my space. So, like I said, it shows them with the original 5 ghouls, and it's a great back of the box. It says "Fang out" with 5 ghouls. It doesn't really give you any taglines or any, like, kind of descriptions about what's going on at the Coffin Bean, but it's really cute. And as you can see, everybody looks good there. So let's see, where is the UPC? So the UPC is right there for anybody interested. These are going to be pretty hard to miss in stores if they have them, so I'm not worried about you guys being able to find them. The real question is how many of these ship in an assortment, but it's a very cool set. I'm trying to open it on the side right now, and it is not cooperating because it is really well taped. Or not taped, glued. But it looks really good. I'm just going to slide this whole thing out of the box. Okay. So here it is out of that front plastic, so it should take away any of that glare. And everything looks really good. Like, the plastic feels solid. Like, it's a pretty decently heavy box. So I think we're gonna just turn it on its side and start opening some stuff, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and fold it flat so we can try to get some of this to not look quite so crazy. Lots of little staples, which is to be expected. It's got to secure it somehow. Every time my nippers don't cut, my brain immediately goes, "What's the matter with these scissors? The thread won't cut." Because I'm Hercules Stan, first and foremost. So here is the chair. Now, we do get 2 of these. It's got a rib cage along the back and a pelvis, or the top of a pelvic bone, which is kind of awesome. it does have like a spine as the stand and then a spider web down here on the bottom. So that's a really cool motif. This is really well molded. It doesn't have the clips that were common in the first generation because these dolls sit better than the first generation Monster High, which is what I'm thinking. But this is very cool. It's got a decent heft to it. It's not like gonna pop apart. So that's good to see. Let's see, I think I cut this one out already. And then the other one is the same mold and the same pattern, which is great. Oh, we got our couch free already. So the couch is decently hollow underneath, but not completely hollow. It's got a little tape that's holding it on to the front part. We're gonna try to take that off. Got a little ghost kitty or something. And as you see, we still have that original Monster High skull logo on there, which is kind of fun. And these cushions are super cute. Like, they're fully molded. But that's what I mean, that skull logo right there. But they didn't give us names for these little pets that are in there, which is kind of surprising. So we'll have to wait until the series comes out to figure out what kind of pet that is. Because it looks like a ghost cat to me, but I don't know. I've been wrong about things like this before. So here is our bakery cabinet. It's got room for 2 trays to go in there, and then room for another one to go up here. So that's very cool. It's solid through the back, so that's pretty good. I like this. It's got the little spiderweb motifs on the side. I'm loving how easily things are coming out, which is great. Here is our little coffee table. It's got these claw feet, which I think is hilarious, because there are like clawfoot tables, which I find really funny. This is just a totally different take on a clawfoot table. And it's got little dripping and slime, and again, the spiderweb motif up here. And so we have got lots of options right now. So here is our like bar top one, a little scratched on there, but that's okay. Very cool, intricate motif down the side, very wrought iron, very gothic. I do like this tabletop. It's got the Monster High logo. It is like this clear plastic. I feel like this is going to get scuffed up really easily, but that's okay because it's a toy. But it's very cool. This is what our big chairs are supposed to sit at. And let me see. I think I've got most of these cut to get this big boy out. I do. So our coffee bean bar has a lot of things on it. As you can see, we've got the same wrought iron motif. We've got a menu board. We have got a display cabinet for the other accessories that are in there. We've got an espresso machine. We've got a cake that's in a full, like, cake display thing. And then back here, we have our other pieces. And all of this is just taped in, which I'm going to do in a minute because I want to have the full area. But this is very cool. It's all one piece, which I love. Like, it's obviously, it is assembled because it does have, like, snaps, and these are different molds. but this doesn't feel like it's going to come apart very easily, which I can't say that's always been the case with some Monster High furniture. And there's no like cardboard inserts, which were really common in the first generation. So let's take a look at some of the accessories that were clearly displayed out of the box. So we've got like a little milkshake with an eyeball and a bone for a straw. We've got some very cute coffee travel mugs. 2 of those. They're both the same. And we've got a piece of spooky black icing cake with a little little rim right there to hold things on. And that's it for what was kind of displayed outside the box. This stuff back here was displayed like on the inner part of the coffin bean. And we're going to take a look. So we've got a tray of very spooky cookies. Love that. We've got an actual like skull that's sitting there. We've got a raven that's purple that clips onto there, which is awesome. And then we've got a tray of croissants and muffins and donuts, all done in spooky theme. So I love that. That's awesome. So let's get this big box out of the way so I can show you guys how things actually look. Things right there. There's no instructions that come in this set, which is kind of bizarre, but you don't have to assemble anything. I'm just so used to doll furniture things coming with instructions, but it's very cool. So we have our accessories right here. Let me take these chairs and pull them out so we can put the coffin bean bar back. And of course, we've got our muffin tin. And here is the other bar. And bada bing, bada boom. We've got our very own coffin bean. And they're very cute. Like, I'm here for it. So let's see how this pastry display works. So this one is supposed to go in there. I don't know if this one is supposed to go in there. No, it's not. It doesn't fit. See, do you fit up there? No, not really. So according to the artwork, the trays, I guess that tray is supposed to go in our display window. And then like the muffins that are down here are supposed to go up there, is what it kind of looks like. But that's very cool. So we'll hold on to this on the table or something. Put our little coffees right there. Maybe in the oven. But let's see what all we get. Ooh, this doesn't stand up real well. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. So let's look at everything that comes on the actual bar, because I have to untape it. Okay, there's the actual little tape part that needs to come on. And then there's another one that's on the front, but that one is not as... Okay. We're going to look at these first. So we do have some very tiny pieces right here, which are going to be these skeleton forks or spoons. They might be spoons. I'm not sure what they're actually supposed to be. But they are taped in to keep them from being lost. And this is our cute little coffee cake mug thing. Very fun. And we get it in 2 different colors. So that's also nice. So here's it in purple. The spoons are the same color. And then we're going to take this one out. Try to get all this tape off. So these are our muffins, which are very cute. They're little like brain muffins, so very Ghoulia. We get it with a green plate, a purple plate, and a light blue plate. So that's fun. So I think I'm going to put that cake piece down there and put our brain muffins in here so we can see them like that. And we can put the little tray of Coffin cookies right there. Now we're gonna try our best to get this off without sending everything kind of flying, because that is sometimes the risk you run when they do these like sort of vacuum molded pieces of plastic inside of tape. I'm actually gonna just try to get it out there. Okay. Okay. So there we go. We got that off. So here is our very cute cappuccino. It looks like buttons work, but they don't actually do anything. But it is solid all the way through, so that's nice. And you would put, you know, one of these under there. Or both of them if you just wanted to have them on display. Very fun, either way. And of course we have our little menu / register. I think this is supposed to be a register tablet. So that's fun. And then we've got our spooky spider cake that does have its lid come off, so that's awesome. And it even has the missing piece that we have on our other plate, so that's awesome. And now they had the little raven just kind of over on this part over here, and they had this sitting on top in the plate. So, I mean, it looks really fun. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about is that there's nowhere really to put these little spoon spork things. So you just kind of got to leave them there. But they're very cute. I actually wish we'd gotten more of these, the little, whatchamacallits? More of those, like, milkshake ones. Would have been really cute. And I would have loved to have seen another tray that fit in there, because we have 2 spots. But we also have the Deuce and Frankie coffee bean break set, so there might be some in there. I'm not sure. I don't remember. That's going to be the next video. So, I mean, these look great. Like, if you are wanting to pick this up, there is a lot to this for $45. Like, the only thing that I kind of wish they would have given us was a backdrop that we see occasionally with doll companies. The last one that comes to mind is the Barbie Life in the City, where they give you that big cardboard backdrop. Oh, this one here. Hold on. I actually have it right off screen. Just something like this. Also by Mattel. But it would have been cool to have something like this for the background, especially for like photos. It would have been really cool. But these are fun. So let's take a look at how well some of our dolls fit in there. So I'm going to bring in Miss Julia Yelps. So she is currently wearing her backpack. So I'm going to take that off so she can sit more flat. But she was also picked up this morning. She was picked up for manslaughter because she was hungry. And so we just sit her right there. And like I said, not really a need to clip her in, because of the way they designed the chairs and the fact that these dolls sit better than the first generation dolls because they have chest articulation also, so they can slouch a little bit. Let's see how she sits on the couch. Let me actually just move her forward on this. So you can sit her like that. Put the little ghost kitty on her lap. And she looks great. Like, it's the perfect size to where she could very easily sit with like another two dolls, or just like share the couch with one. But it's very good. Like, the couch is not too narrow, which we see in a lot of doll couches, that they're just too narrow for the dolls to actually sit and stay on the couch. Now, this is not the best couch that I've seen from a doll company. That one belongs to Rainbow High, the big couch that you get from the Rainbow High house, but that is a totally different ball game. But for a furniture pack, this is a really good piece of furniture, in my opinion. So let's put Julia back there. She's just gonna chill with her coffee. She's got her backpack right there. And let's see how well Toralei sits. This is gonna be a little different because she has a tail. So here is the Walmart exclusive Toralei. She also comes in the big 6-pack. I do have her backpack kind of just like shoved on her right now, so I don't think she'll fit super well in these chairs, but we're gonna try. So that's not gonna work with her with the whatchamacallit on. So that's kind of the problem when they give you tails, is that you don't really have anywhere to put them. She could sit sideways, probably, not too terribly. We just kind of like anchor her in with her arm. So I mean, she could sit on the chair, but Toralei is probably one that I would have her standing, you know, like making a coffee order. It's just because there's so much to her to really just be shown off. Her hair's a little wild because I'm not gentle when I handle these dolls. But she looks very good in this set, I think. So So we'll stand her up back there. Looking at the pastry cabinet. And honestly, we went over everything. We looked at the pillows. Very cute. We looked at our coffee things. Also very fun. The only thing I'm wishing is that these had the Barbie bottom stickers, like the nubs where they fit into the tables, and I do kind of wish that the tables and the top of that had some of those, because as we notice, like, they don't stand up real well. But other than that, other than them not having those nubs and being kind of really top heavy, all of the accessories, because that's what cups are designed for, like that one I kind of wish it had a nub, because look, you set it there and it just falls off if you're not too careful. But they're very cute. Like, I'm not complaining about any of the accessories that we got. They look good. My one thing is I wish there was like a cup or something that these could like fit into on here. That would have been nice. But as it is, I'm just going to keep it in this like recessed part. And I want to know these little critters' names. Because like, I'm going to call her Nevermore because she's a raven sitting on a skull. So she's channeling Taylor Swift's darker half. Get it? Evermore? Nevermore? All right. On that lame joke. If you guys have any questions about this set, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like. And as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings, because I've got the Coffee Bean 2-pack coming up next. Bye, y'all. Be good.